Good morning, everyone. Tagupa Chupa coming back at you with another video. I'm a little late on this one. This was my pre-release deck for Lorwyn Eclipsed. Really enjoyed this set. Just kind of wanted to say that I really enjoy these kind of core sets that that Wizards of the Coast releases. But we'll hop right into it. So one of the first cards that I pulled out of the first packs was Doran, Besieged by Time. This creature's amazing for any of your greater toughness creatures. 3 colors was a little interesting to work around, but worked out really well for me. Reaping Willow was there just to kind of add on to Doran's abilities to it would cost 1 less, so made these a little bit easier to cast, as well as using the blight abilities to recur anything from the graveyard. I was able to pull 2 of those. Moonlit Lamenter. So I actually ran 2 of these just because it added additional draw power. And again, another great card. Doran, if this card was attacking or blocking, this thing would become a 5/8. Gnarlbark Elm, again for removal, along with the blight strategy. Wildvine Pummeler. This one was actually really good for just kind of closing out games in case an opponent was kind of putting up a lot of defenses against me and I wasn't able to pull Doran in time. Sundrape's Celebrant, again, kind of another finisher, easy to cast with a Convoke ability, and then it has Vigilance, so is able to kind of put a lot of pressure on the opponent. For the mana fixing, I went with Great Forest Druid, mostly because with Doran it could become a 4/8. Mutable Explorer, just to add some more mana if I needed any. And then Changeling Wayfinder, this was to help find whatever land I was missing. So if I was missing either a swamp or a forest or plains, I could snag whichever one I was missing. So I ran a little bit of an elf package with this. It helped a little bit, but not as helpful as I would have liked. Mostly just use these as kind of like lower mana bodies on board. Kind of the run for this would be trying to get the elves into the graveyard. Luckily with Dawnhand Eulogist, you're able to mill, which helped out putting some elves in the graveyard. I'll kind of show you a few different ones that you could send, not only with just the shapeshifters who have Changeling, but also a few of the enchantments that they had. Wary Farmer was also kind of a help with that because it could surveil 1. Reese the Evermore. This one took me a little while to kind of figure out exactly how I wanted to use this card. I really liked pairing this up with the Moonlit Lamenter. Just because you get Moonlit Lamenter back and you could remove that 1/1 counter if you needed to. Slumbering Walker. Not too many targets for Slumbering Walker. I think that was the one issue that I had with this, was there wasn't actually that many targets that I could pick, especially after I had gotten rid of a lot of cards. Dream Caesar. Not really my favorite, but adding that extra blight whenever I needed it, as well as having an opponent discard, just kind of added on to the strategy. Okay, as for instants, sorceries, enchantments, artifacts, stuff like that, Midnight Tilling, this was to help with mana fixing, as well as if I had the mana for Doran. I usually pick Doran out of anything, but because you can snag any permanent card from among them. Feardock Core. This one was actually really good. One for the mana fixing, another for the Changeling to help the elves package, but also if you needed to add an additional 4/4 body on board, I mean, this thing was great. Bog Slithers and Embrace, I actually ran 2 of just to kind of have a little bit more removal. Morkan's Eye, again, the enchantments that make them elves as well. Also to get that the 2/2 black and green elf creature tokens. I think I only used it once, but mostly used it for the Surveil 1 every upkeep, which helped out a lot. And then last but not least, but Nameless Inversion. This one helped out with the Changeling as well as any sort of removal that I needed. Okay. And then as for mana fixing, I ended up going, I started off with doing 5, 5, and 5. So 5 forests, 5 plains, and then 5 swamps. And then I realized that I needed a bit more plains and a bit more swamps. I think I played around with this a little bit. I think I ended up with 5, 6, and 6. Yeah, 17 lands total. Usually my counts whenever it comes to these limited formats are 17 creatures, 17 lands, and then 6 artifacts, enchantments, instants, stuff like that. I think depending on the kind of deck that you're building will depend on how you want your fixing to go. So anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And we're tagging out. See ya.